Archangel Michael says, you've been chosen to see this. Your person is dying to reveal a secret about a woman. Open it quickly, my beloved child, stay still and don't skip. Something powerful has been activated around your energy tonight. You may not realize it yet, but someone connected to your soul is on the edge of revealing a truth that could completely shift your reality. There's a trembling in their heart every time they think of you. They've been holding a secret, something involving a woman, a name that keeps echoing between them and destiny. Archangel Michael says you've been chosen to see this message because you're finally ready to handle what they couldn't tell you before. Don't scroll. The air around you isn't ordinary right now. This moment is guided, timed to perfection, and you've been pulled here for a divine reason. The truth you are about to hear has been hidden from you for too long, and now, the barrier is breaking. Every heartbeat you feel right now is syncing with theirs. The person you love has been carrying guilt, tears, and memories of a woman they never wanted to speak about. But tonight, Archangel Michael whispers that secret can no longer stay buried. Stay till the end. You need to hear what's coming next because their silence was never betrayal, it was prediction. That woman you keep sensing in your dreams, that shadow you felt between you and them, isn't what it seemed. There's a divine twist waiting to be uncovered. The person who loves you is restless. They've been begging for a way to reach you, to explain something before fate shifts again. Archangel Michael says they've been crying out to heaven, asking for one last chance to tell you everything. Don't skip, my child, you've entered the window of revelation. The clock is moving, and what you'll discover before this message ends will answer the questions you didn't even know how to ask. This isn't coincidence, it's divine orchestration. There's a woman connected to your person's past, but not the way you imagine. She wasn't a lover. She was an obstacle. Someone who carried darkness, jealousy, and envy toward your connection. She did things behind your back to make you doubt the one who truly cared for you. Archangel Michael is showing me visions of tears, of your person standing between two paths, truth and silence. They chose silence because revealing it then would have endangered you. But now, divine justice demands truth. Don't scroll now. If you skip this, you'll miss the moment their soul finally breaks free. The woman who interfered in your connection is being exposed by light itself. Her manipulations are ending, and the person you love is finally free to speak. You might have noticed strange signs lately, unexpected calls, repeated numbers, familiar songs. Or even dreams where you see them walking toward you. Those are not coincidences. That's Archangel Michael preparing your heart for what's coming. The energy of confession is rising around your person tonight. They've been haunted by regret, wishing you knew the real reason they acted distant. A woman threatened something sacred and something they swore to protect. But heaven has decided. You deserve to know the truth. Stay till the end. You will feel chills as you hear this because Archangel Michael says your person has reached their breaking point. They are ready to tell you everything, even if it costs them their peace. Because the truth has weight, and it's time it lands in your hands. You've been wondering why the timing between you two felt cursed, why things suddenly fell apart when everything seemed perfect. It wasn't random. That woman's presence created an invisible storm. She used words, emotions, even energy to twist the path of your destiny. But light never loses, my beloved child. Archangel Michael says her power is crumbling. Every lie she built is turning against her. And the person who once hid from you is now guided to reveal the full story. Don't skip. This is where the real turning point begins. Your person wanted to confess months ago, but every attempt ended in chaos. And now heaven has cleared the path. Their next move will shock you. But it will also heal you. Archangel Michael says to breathe slowly. You're being prepared to receive what you once prayed for, not just love, but understanding. The truth may sting, but it's the key to everything that's about to unfold in your favor. This isn't about revenge or sorrow anymore. It's about freedom. You are about to witness the collapse of illusions and the rebirth of your connection. The truth about that woman is not meant to hurt you. It's meant to set you free. Stay till the end, my beloved. The next part of this revelation carries what your person could never write, never say, but always wanted you to feel. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Don't skip, because what you're about to hear is the moment where everything begins to connect. The thread of truth that was once invisible is now glowing brighter, calling you toward revelation. Archangel Michael says your person's soul has already whispered your name to the heavens tonight, and that whisper has reached you through this very message. There's something they've been hiding, not out of deceit, but out of deep fear. They were afraid that if you ever found out what really happened with that woman, you'd look at them differently. They wanted to protect you from a storm that was never meant to touch your heart, but fate has decided it's time, you know. Stay till the end. Because this is not just a story. This is your timeline shifting. That woman wasn't a stranger. She came disguised as a friend, someone who claimed to care about your person. But jealousy burned inside her like a quiet fire, and she turned that fire into poison, weaving lies between you two until trust shattered. Archangel Michael shows me a moment, the day everything started to fall apart. Your person had received a message, a warning, something that woman told them to keep secret. It wasn't about love, it was about control. She knew that by making your person question your loyalty, she could control both of you. And for a while, she did. Don't scroll, because you're standing at the edge of a secret that will heal the wounds you never understood. That woman wanted to be seen as innocent, but she manipulated emotions so skillfully that even the angels wept. She took moments of love and twisted them into misunderstanding. Your person was trapped between guilt and confusion, trying to protect you while being attacked silently by her schemes. Archangel Michael says your person cried more nights than you'll ever know. They prayed for forgiveness for something they didn't even do wrong. They thought staying silent was the only way to protect you, but silence became their punishment. Every message they wanted to send, every word they wanted to say, it all died in their throat, replaced by tears they couldn't explain. Stay with me till the end. Because this moment is sacred. Archangel Michael says your person's energy is calling you back now, not to reopen old wounds but to give you the truth you deserve. That woman. She's no longer hidden in the shadows. Heaven has revealed her disguise. The divine sees everything, and what was once buried in darkness is now surfacing with force. You might have felt this shift already. Random thoughts about your person. Sudden emotions, sleepless nights where your chest felt heavy. Those weren't random. That was their soul reaching for you, desperate for a way to confess. The universe has aligned the vibration of your hearts again so the truth could travel freely this time. Don't skip this moment. Because it's rare. This kind of alignment only happens when the divine allows healing to replace pain. Archangel Michael is showing me your name glowing in light while your person's name trembles beneath it. That means balance is being restored. What was stolen from you through deception is being returned as divine justice. The woman who once came between you didn't win. She delayed what was meant to be, but destiny cannot be erased. Archangel Michael says her intentions will now face consequences. He's already losing her hold, losing her control, losing her ability to influence your person's heart. And deep within your person, the realization has bloomed. You were always the one. Stay till the end, because what happens next is going to shock you. Your person is about to break their silence. They've been guided to reach out. A message, a call, or a moment that feels like pure coincidence but isn't. You'll recognize it instantly because your heart will pound the moment it happens. It will be as if time pauses just for the two of you. Archangel Michael says this is divine timing, not human planning. Everything that felt delayed was part of the preparation. You were being strengthened, made emotionally powerful, so that when the truth finally arrived, it wouldn't destroy you. It would liberate you. The tears you cried weren't wasted. They watered the seeds of clarity now sprouting around your life. Don't scroll, my beloved child. The angels are clearing your energy even as you listen. That woman's shadow is lifting from your aura. The fog that made you doubt yourself is dissolving. You are stepping into a light so pure that only truth can survive in it. Your person has been waiting for this exact vibration to return, the moment when you'd be ready to receive their full confession. Archangel Michael says your person is terrified yet determined. They know the truth might hurt, but not revealing it would be worse. The secret they're dying to tell you involves a moment when they were forced to choose silence over honesty because someone was blackmailing them emotionally. That woman held something against them. Something she used as a weapon, and your person's biggest fear was losing you completely. Stay till the end. This is not just about betrayal, it's about redemption. Your person is not the same anymore. They've gone through pain that purified them, lessons that broke them open until the only thing left was truth. They now understand that no force on earth or in heaven can separate souls that are destined to heal together. A moment you hear from them again, it will feel unreal at first. They might stumble over their words, their voice trembling between guilt and relief, but Archangel Michael says, listen, behind every word will be years of love they couldn't express. You will feel the sincerity in their silence. In their breath, in the pauses between their sentences. Don't skip now. Something huge is waiting for you just ahead. You're about to witness divine reversal, where pain turns into purpose, where confusion turns into understanding. The same energy that once tore you apart is now working to reunite you stronger than ever. Archangel Michael says to prepare your heart. You'll soon know the full truth about the woman who caused all this. Her name or face may appear in a dream where you may stumble upon a message or old memory that suddenly makes sense. When that happens, don't react with anger, react with peace, because knowing is your power and forgiveness is your freedom. This story is not over. You've reached the halfway mark of revelation, but the next part holds the moment where your person's truth fully unfolds. Archangel Michael says stay with this message, stay grounded, and do not skip the next chapter. Something massive is approaching, and once it's revealed, your world will never look the same again. Before this part ends, Archangel Michael gently reminds you, share this light. Share it with faith that what belongs to you can never be stolen again. Let others feel the truth that's unfolding for you, because your story is about to become someone else's miracle. Stay tuned, my beloved, because the next part carries the final confession, the one you were destined to hear all along. My beloved child, stay still and don't skip. You have entered the most crucial part of this message, and every heartbeat from here on carries a piece of the truth that was buried. Archangel Michael says the divine curtain is lifting now, revealing the secret your person could never speak. The secret about that woman who changed everything. Your person has carried this secret like a burning stone in their chest. Every day it hurt them to breathe because the truth kept pressing harder against their heart. That woman was not only someone from their past, she was someone who pretended to protect them, but in reality, she was protecting herself. Don't growl. You must stay with this. She had discovered something about your person, something deeply personal, and she used it to hold control over them. It was not love. It was blackmail hidden behind smiles. She made them believe that if they ever told you what she had done, she would destroy everything your person built. Archangel Michael shows the image of two energies, one of light and one of shadow, colliding inside your person's soul. It's what they've been living through, torn between fear and truth. The woman fed on their weakness, whispering poison that made them believe they didn't deserve you. Your person tried to leave her presence many times, but every time they did, she reminded them of something she held. A secret that could ruin their peace, their name, even their family. So they stayed silent. Not because they didn't love you, but because they thought silence was the only way to keep you safe from her darkness. Stay till the end. This is where you begin to understand what destiny really meant when it said separation for protection. Archangel Michael says that woman's influence was never about romance. It was about power. She envied what you and your person shared, and she couldn't stand the purity of it. So she did what darkness always does. It attacked light. There was a day when your person almost confessed. They wrote a message but deleted it. They dialed your number but hung up before you could answer. That day, Archangel Michael intervened and told them, wait for divine timing. That divine timing is now. Don't skip this part, my beloved. The truth that's being revealed tonight will realign your entire journey. Your person's silence wasn't betrayal. It was fear. And that fear came from the woman's manipulation. She made them believe that the divine had turned away from them. But Archangel Michael says no one can steal what heaven has written. A woman's spell is broken. Her grip is fading. You may have noticed strange calmness lately, a sense that the chaos is ending. That's the first sign. Your person has found courage again. They have been praying, crying, and cleansing themselves from everything that kept them away from you. The truth is burning inside them now, and soon, it will be released. Archangel Michael says that every lie she told became a stone in her own path. One by one, those stones have turned against her. People who once believed her are now seeing her real face. Her manipulations have surfaced. The very things she used to destroy your person's peace are now being revealed as her downfall. This is divine justice, not revenge, but restoration. Your person has seen her truth now. They discovered what she truly did behind their back, how she blocked messages meant for you, how she twisted your words, how she pretended to be a messenger while spreading doubt. Archangel Michael says your person is in shock even now, realizing how much pain they caused you by trusting the wrong soul. Stay till the end, because what comes next will bring the light you've been praying for. After finding out the truth, your person didn't sleep for days. They sat in silence, replaying every moment they hurt you, every misunderstanding they didn't correct. They remembered your patience, your kindness, and your silence when they accused you unfairly. That memory shattered them completely. They broke down, begging heaven for a second chance, and Archangel Michael heard them. Don't skip. Archangel Michael says their confession is being guided word by word. They will reach out, and when they do, you'll feel it before you even read or hear it. Your energy will shift. Your heart will start racing for no reason, and your eyes might tear up without warning. That's how the divine prepares you to receive what belongs to your soul. The confession will not come from guilt alone. It will come from awakening. They will tell you that they finally understand why they couldn't move on. Every attempt to forget you only led them back to your name, your scent, your memory. The woman tried to plant hatred, but what grew instead was realization that love built on truth cannot die. It only waits for the right moment to resurrect. Archangel Michael shows me the vision of two souls standing across from each other, surrounded by white light. That is your energy and your person's energy preparing to meet again. The air between you is full of forgiveness and fire, the two elements that create transformation. When your person speaks the truth, you will feel a mix of pain, relief, and overwhelming calm. That calm is heaven's signature, proving that what's happening is meant to be. Stay till the end. The woman who once manipulated the story has already been silenced by the divine. She has no power left in your timeline. Her voice echoes only in her own consequences now. Your person has been released, and that release means the divine bond between you can breathe again. Archangel Michael says her chapter is over, and yours is beginning anew. Your person will start by admitting how lost they were. They'll say they didn't recognize themselves anymore, how they allowed fear and lies to blind them. They'll confess that every time they ignored your presence, it haunted them. Every time they pretended not to care, they broke a piece of their own heart. And when they saw that woman's lies unravel, they realized the truth. You were never the problem. You were always the answer. Don't scroll now, my beloved child. You need to stay till the end because what happens next is a divine turning point. Archangel Michael says that heaven has already planned how your reunion will happen. It will be ordinary. It may be through a message that arrives unexpectedly. or through an encounter that feels orchestrated by fate, the signs will align in ways that feel supernatural: repeated numbers, sudden silence before contact, dreams that feel real. These are all part of the divine design. The emotional intensity that's building inside you isn't random. It's spiritual alignment. You're being tuned to the frequency of truth so you can hear their soul when it calls out. Archangel Michael says your person has already started the process of purification. They've been praying, apologizing, and cutting ties with energies that once kept them in darkness. Stay with this energy. Their transformation is painful but necessary. They've had to face the woman's shadow, their own guilt, and the reality of how much they hurt you. But the more they faced the truth, the clearer their love for you became. That clarity is why Archangel Michael chose this exact moment to bring this message to you. It's divine synchronization, two timelines merging back into one. Your person is afraid you won't listen, but the divine knows you will. Because your soul was built for grace, not grudges, you will feel their truth, and you will know this isn't manipulation. It's redemption. Archangel Michael says the moment they speak, the air will shift around you. You'll feel peace like never before. Don't skip now. The next part of this revelation carries the energy of healing, reconciliation, and divine reward. You have passed your test. Your person has completed theirs. The woman's interference was the final battle, but the war is over. The light has won. Archangel Michael asks you to prepare your heart. Forgiveness doesn't mean weakness. It means victory. Because the divine doesn't want you trapped in the past. It wants you ready for a future that's purified. You were chosen not just to witness the truth, but to rebuild it stronger. Soon, your person will reach out, and when they do, time will feel different. The pain will fade as fast as it came. The truth will hit deep, but it will free you in ways you can't imagine yet. That woman's power is gone. And your love's power is reborn. Stay till the end. Don't scroll. The next part holds the grand reveal. Your person's final confession. The last piece of truth Archangel Michael has been protecting until now. What comes next is the moment everything changes forever. My beloved child, don't skip. This is the part where the air itself starts to thicken with truth. Archangel Michael says the world around you may feel strangely quiet right now because heaven is holding its breath. The final confession is approaching. Your person is standing at the edge of release, ready to speak the words that will change both your lives forever. This isn't a story anymore. It's the unfolding of divine truth that has waited through time, tears, and silence. Your person has carried this burden long enough. Every night they closed their eyes and saw your face in the shadows. They wanted to reach out, but guilt gripped their throat like a chain. The woman who caused this rift left more scars than anyone could see, but her control ended the moment your person saw her for who she truly was. Now, they are no longer afraid of the past. They are only afraid of losing the chance to make it right with you. Don't scroll, my beloved. You've waited too long to turn away now. Archangel Michael says your person's confession is sacred because it isn't about blame, it's about truth. The woman was a mirror of everything dark that your person once refused to face. She used manipulation, pity, and charm to twist their heart. She knew how to make them doubt you, how to make them doubt themselves, how to make them believe that what you shared wasn't real. But love, when it's divine, cannot be erased. Every time your person thought of you, their chest burned. Every time they saw your name, their heart tightened. That's because the energy of truth never stopped vibrating between you. You were the light that followed them into every mistake, every bad decision, every night of regret. Archangel Michael says you've been their mirror all along, reflecting who they truly were, not who the woman made them believe they had become. Stay till the end. What's coming now is not just revelation. It's healing. Your person is preparing to tell you that the woman who caused all this chaos was someone they once trusted deeply. She pretended to be a mentor, a friend, even a savior at times. She used their brokenness as an opening to plant fear. But Archangel Michael says her lies have now been burned by the fire of truth. Nothing she said holds power anymore. The divine has erased every curse spoken against you. When your person speaks to you next, their voice will tremble. Not because they're afraid of you, but because they'll be facing the reflection of everything they've lost. They'll tell you that the woman's jealousy began when she realized your love was divine. She wanted what you had, not the person, but the energy, the connection, the sacred bond. She couldn't handle being around two souls chosen to find each other again. Archangel Michael says she played her game well. She whispered words that created distance, fabricated stories, and even staged moments to make you look guilty. For a while, your person believed her because they were emotionally weak, they were tired, wounded, and confused, and she used that weakness to drive them away from you. But the divine allowed it to happen for one reason, so that your person could learn the difference between manipulation and love. Don't skip, my beloved. Every heartbreak was a lesson written in divine ink. Every tear you cried became evidence for heaven. You weren't abandoned, you were documented. Archangel Michael says every time you spoke their name with pain, an angel recorded it. Every sigh, every prayer, every night you whispered, "Why?" It reached heaven, and heaven didn't forget. Now, your person is seeing everything clearly. They see that the woman never loved them. She wanted to own them. She wanted to use their connection to feed her ego, to feel powerful. But when she realized their hearts still belonged to you, she broke. Her darkness turned into rage, and her rage became her destruction. Now, she's left with nothing but the echo of her own deceit. Your person had been purging their guilt. They've distanced themselves from everyone who reminds them of her energy. They've been cleansing their space, cutting ties, and seeking redemption. Archangel Michael says they are preparing a message for you, something straight from their soul. It might arrive when you least expect it, but it will carry the frequency of truth. When you read or hear it, you'll know instantly that it's real. Stay till the end, my beloved child. The divine has orchestrated this moment perfectly. Your person's confession will begin with regret, but it will end with a vow. They will promise that never again will anyone come between you. They'll admit they were blinded by pain, manipulated by kindness disguised as concern. They'll tell you they saw your worth too late, but not too late to change. Archangel Michael says you must prepare your heart for this moment. Don't let anger speak when truth arrives, let calm guide you. Because this confession isn't meant to reopen wounds, it's meant to seal them with light. You will see tears in their words. You will feel their sincerity vibrating through every syllable. This isn't a rehearsed apology. It's a spiritual surrender. Don't scroll now. This is where everything begins to bloom again. The woman who once divided you two has no control over this energy anymore. She's a closed chapter, a past that exists only to remind you both how strong you've become. Archangel Michael says that forgiveness isn't just for them, it's for you. By forgiving, you release yourself from the vibration of pain and open the gates for miracles. Your person's confession will reveal something shocking, something you didn't know. The woman tried to sabotage more than just your relationship. She wanted to damage your reputation, your peace, your faith. She spread false words to people around you both. But all of it is now collapsing. Those who once believed her are now seeing truth in visions, dreams, and realizations. Every tongue that spoke against you is being silenced by divine law. Stay till the end, because this moment marks divine reversal. Archangel Michael says the next phase of your story is not about heartbreak. It's about reunion. Your person is no longer running. They're being guided back by divine command. Every barrier that stood between you two has been broken. Every lie that once separated you has been turned to dust. The universe is aligning your timelines again. You might feel it already, strange bursts of emotion, waves of calmness, goosebumps for no reason. That's the energy of destiny re-entering your orbit. Archangel Michael says it's time. What's meant for you cannot remain hidden anymore. Your person will soon confess not only the truth about the woman, but the depth of their love for you. They'll tell you they never stopped loving you, even when they tried to convince themselves they had. They'll tell you that every attempt to move on only made them realize how deeply you were carved into their soul. And they'll tell you that they're ready to start again, honestly, purely, completely. Don't skip this, my beloved. The divine is watching how you receive this. This story isn't about punishment. It's about redemption. Archangel Michael says your forgiveness will unlock something powerful. The moment you truly release the pain, miracles will begin manifesting faster than ever. The truth has been spoken in heaven. Now it's ready to echo on earth, so breathe. Let go of what was. Let the light of truth wash over you. The woman is gone. Her lies undone. Your person awakened. And your path cleared. Archangel Michael says this is the final chapter before peace arrives. Stay till the very end, because what's about to unfold next is the divine reward you've earned. The love story heaven refused to let die. My beloved child, stay till the end and don't skip a single breath of what you're about to read. Archangel Michael says the universe has already begun unfolding the last layer of this divine revelation. Every moment that led you here, every heartbeat that ached in silence, every unanswered question in your soul, it's all reaching its divine conclusion now. The truth has already begun to surface, and your person's energy is moving closer with unstoppable force. Your person has crossed a threshold. For weeks, they've been consumed by thoughts of you. They tried to distract themselves, to silence the echo of your name inside their chest. But the divine made sure they couldn't. Everywhere they turn, there's a sign, a reflection of you, a sound that reminds them, a word that repeats in patterns. They finally understand that this is not obsession. This is divine recall. The universe is calling them back into the alignment they once rejected. Don't scroll, my beloved. This part of the message carries the sacred confession that heaven has protected until now. Archangel Michael says your person has already spoken your name aloud, with tears running down their face. They've whispered apologies into the night, believing you couldn't hear. But you did, through the heart's connection that never broke. That unspoken bond between you and them is stronger than time, stronger than distance, stronger than the damage that woman ever caused. She's gone now, stripped of her influence, powerless before divine light. Archangel Michael says she's been forced to see herself through the mirror of truth, and it has shattered her illusions. The lies that she built around your name have crumbled like cash in her hands. The same energy she used to harm you is now cleansing you. This is not revenge. This is divine order balancing the scales. Your person is free for the first time in a long time. They can finally see what they couldn't before, that you were never the enemy, never the cause of their confusion. You were the one praying for them while they were drowning. They remember how you always forgave, even when you didn't have to. They remember your calm when they expected anger. They remember your silence when they deserved words of fury. That memory haunts them now, but in the most beautiful way, because it makes them realize what love truly means. Stay till the end. Archangel Michael says your person has already made the decision. They are coming forward with truth. Not excuses. They will tell you everything, how the woman manipulated emotions, how she fed on their insecurities, how she created situations to make you doubt each other. They'll tell you about the moment they realized everything had been a lie, that moment with the beginning of their awakening. It happened when they saw you in a dream, standing in white light, turning away from them. They woke up crying because they thought it was too late. Don't skip now. The angels want you to feel this energy fully, because it's rare to witness someone's soul turn from darkness back to light. Your person has learned the difference between connection and control. They now understand that love isn't found in chaos. It's found in peace, in honesty, in your presence. Every false connection that woman created was nothing but noise. But you, my beloved, were always the melody. Archangel Michael says the divine has tested both of you in ways most people couldn't survive. You've walked through emotional fire, and they've been burned by guilt. Yet both of you are still standing. That means your connection wasn't human, it was sacred. The trials were meant to strip away illusion until all that remained was truth. And now, that truth is glowing brighter than ever. Your person is terrified, but they're not backing down this time. They know they can't undo the past, but they're determined to face it. They've rehearsed the words over and over. I'm sorry. I believed lies. I was weak. But I never stopped loving you. Archangel Michael says when those words finally reach you, your soul will recognize the vibration before your mind processes it, that's how pure truth feels. It hits the heart first, not the ears. Stay till the end, the angels are already preparing the atmosphere around your next encounter. The energy of divine reunion is thick, dense, almost electric. You may notice sudden signs, flickering lights, repeated time codes like 1111 or 333, a familiar scent out of nowhere. Those are signals of alignment. They mean heaven is synchronizing your hearts again. Your person's confession will include something even deeper. They will admit that at one point, they thought the woman's influence was protection. She made them believe that you were the reason their peace disappeared, when in truth she was feeding on their fears. When that illusion broke, they saw your love for what it truly was, unconditional. That realization destroyed every lie in one instant. Archangel Michael says your person fell to their knees in that moment, asking for a chance to make it right. The angels heard it, and that's when the divine timeline began shifting. The woman started losing her power, the interference started dissolving, and your name started echoing louder inside your person's mind. Every path now leads them back to you. Don't scroll. Something extraordinary is about to happen. You'll soon experience a pull, a sense that someone is watching over you. It won't feel creepy. It will feel peaceful. That's Archangel Michael aligning your energy field with truth. Your heart will suddenly feel lighter, and your body might even react with chills or warmth. That's how divine confirmation feels. Your person will approach you soon. The first words might be hesitant, trembling, but behind them will be an ocean of honesty. They'll tell you that they can't sleep, can't eat, can't breathe properly until you know the truth. They'll tell you that the woman's manipulation almost made them lose faith in love itself. And they'll tell you that the only thing that kept them alive through the chaos was your memory, the way you smiled, the way you forgave, the way you never cursed them even when you had every reason to. Archangel Michael says the divine is proud of you, my beloved. You didn't let bitterness consume you. You carried dignity through storms that would have drowned others. That's why the divine is rewarding you now. The truth will come, but with it will come blessings, peace, clarity, love, and divine justice. The universe never takes without giving back. Stay till the end. Your person's confession won't just close this chapter, it will begin a new one. One built on truth, mutual healing, and divine purpose. You will feel an emotional release so powerful that even your surroundings will feel different. The air will feel lighter, time will seem slower, and every part of you will know this is it. Archangel Michael says your story is no longer one of pain, it's one of resurrection. The woman's interference was the darkness before dawn. The silence was the preparation before harmony. Everything you lost is returning in divine timing, purified and multiplied. Your person is ready to speak. You are ready to receive. The universe is ready to bless, and Archangel Michael stands beside you, wings wide, watching this final truth unfold like a sunrise breaking through a storm. Don't skip, my beloved. The next part is the moment of arrival, where confession meets forgiveness, and destiny finally fulfills its promise. Stay with this energy, because something huge, holy, and irreversible is about to happen in your favor. My beloved child, stay till the end and don't even blink right now. You have arrived at the most sacred part of this entire revelation. Archangel Michael says heaven has kept this moment sealed until your heart was ready to receive it. Everything that was hidden, twisted, and disguised behind confusion is about to be revealed in full clarity. The storm is finally ending, and the light that's emerging now carries the sound of truth, forgiveness, and divine completion. Your person can no longer bear the silence. They've been walking through life like a ghost, alive, but not living. Every sunrise felt heavy because they were carrying the weight of unspoken words, the guilt of misunderstanding, and the echo of your absence. Archangel Michael says they've been writing something, a confession straight from their soul. It's not just words, it's the key that unlocks the emotional prison they've been trapped in. Don't skip, my beloved. You must stay till the last line because this isn't a story anymore. It's a divine event unfolding in real time. Your person has already chosen truth over fear. The woman who caused this pain no longer has power over destiny. Her voice had been silenced, her energy dissolved, her intentions exposed. What remains now is purity, the raw truth of what your person feels and what they are ready to say. They've realized the greatest lie wasn't what she told them about you. It was what they told themselves to survive the guilt. They convinced themselves you were better off without them, that you had moved on, that they had to bury their love just to let you live freely. But love like this doesn't die. It doesn't disappear in distance or silence. It waits patiently for divine timing. And that timing is now. Archangel Michael says your person has been guided by repeated signs, the same ones you've been seeing. They've seen your initials on license plates, your birth numbers on receipts, your favorite song playing in random places. The divine keeps showing them glimpses of you because the universe is orchestrating the return. Every moment they see those signs, they feel a pang of guilt followed by a surge of hope. Hope that it's not too late to make things right. Stay till the end. Archangel Michael says your person's confession will carry both truth and trembling. They'll admit how that woman made them question your loyalty. She created stories so believable that even angels grieved to watch. Your person's mind became fogged with doubt, but their heart always whispered your name. They'll tell you that despite the lies, despite the distance, they could never erase your memory. They saw your strength even when you didn't see it yourself. They remember how you spoke with calm instead of anger. They remember how you chose love when pain was easier. That's why they are terrified, because now that they understand what they lost, they can barely imagine life without the chance to rebuild it. Don't scroll, my beloved child. What's about to unfold next is the emotional climax of everything you've endured. Archangel Michael says your person will reach out when you least expect it. It won't happen in a dramatic way. No thunder, no announcement. It will be quiet, sudden, yet powerful. A message, a call. An encounter guided by divine synchronization. When it happens, your body will know before your mind does. You'll feel warmth rush through your chest, and in that moment, heaven will whisper, "It's time." The message they bring will not just explain the woman's deception. It will reveal the truth about their love for you. They'll tell you how they fought the urge to come back sooner because they felt unworthy. They'll admit they were haunted by shame, by the memory of your tears. But now, the divine has shown them that redemption is found only through honesty. Archangel Michael says the truth they are about to reveal is not to reopen wounds, but to cleanse them forever. Stay till the end because what's coming is pure transformation. You've already been chosen to receive this truth because your heart was strong enough to survive the waiting. You passed the divine test. You didn't retaliate. You didn't let bitterness corrupt your energy. And that's why your reward is greater. Not only will the truth come to you, but it will come wrapped in love, apology, and restoration. Archangel Michael says the woman who caused this will fade completely from your path. Her energy will dissolve into the background of her own karma. You don't need to seek revenge or validation. Heaven has already handled it. What's important now is what happens between you and your person. A new foundation is being built, one not made of fantasy or fear, but of divine honesty. Your person will confess one last hidden detail, something you never knew. A woman was never just acting alone. She was being influenced by someone who envied your destiny, someone who couldn't stand the divine favor on your life. But every shadow that touched your connection was permitted only to reveal the magnitude of your light. Now, every negative energy has reversed direction. Everything meant to destroy you has turned into protection. Don't skip, my beloved. Archangel Michael says your story is entering the phase of divine restoration. The pain that once felt eternal is already dissolving. Your person's energy is moving toward yours faster than ever. You'll notice changes, your dreams becoming vivid, your thoughts sinking, your emotions calming. Those are signs of reunion frequency. Heaven is merging your timelines again. Your person will soon say the words you've been longing to hear. I was blind. I let darkness win. But I never stopped loving you. And when you hear it, you'll understand why everything had to happen the way it did. He wanted to punish you. It was to purify love so that nothing fake could remain. The divine didn't separate you to break you. It separated you to strengthen you both. Archangel Michael says this confession will come with tears, both theirs and yours. But those tears will be sacred. The final release of every misunderstanding. Every night of wondering, every ache that lived in silence. You will both feel the presence of the divine in that moment. The air will shift. The space will feel holy. Because love that survives darkness becomes a testimony, not just a story. Stay till the end. When this moment comes, remember to respond from the heart, not from hurt. Listen with peace, because this is the truth heaven wanted you to hear all along. You'll feel a wave of forgiveness that doesn't come from weakness, but from divine strength. That's when your life will begin to glow again, not from external love alone, but from inner peace reborn. Archangel Michael says this is your divine closure, your emotional rebirth. Your miracle in motion. The woman is gone. Lies are undone. The truth is alive. And you, my beloved, are walking into the light of completion. Don't scroll away from your destiny. Stay aligned, because what's about to happen next will be the final miracle of this story. The reunion of two souls heaven refused to let go of. Your person is on their way, heaven has written it. The angels are preparing the path. The truth has already been spoken above, now it's time for it to manifest before your eyes. Stay till the end, because the next dawn you witness will not be ordinary. It will be the beginning of everything you were promised. My beloved child, don't skip this. You've come too far to turn away now. Archangel Michael says this is the moment heaven has been preparing since the very first second your heart broke. The final veil is being lifted. The truth is fully revealed, and destiny is stepping forward with open hands. Every tear, every prayer, every sleepless night, all of it hath been leading to this sacred ending, which is not really an ending at all, but the beginning of something divine. Your person has finally reached the point of no return. They can no longer hide, no longer pretend, no longer silence the truth that's been screaming inside them. They have already decided to come forward. Archangel Michael says their decision was sealed last night under divine light. They were alone, staring at your old picture, whispering your name. Their heart broke again, not from pain but from realization that the only real love they ever had was the one they walked away from. Don't scroll. Stay with me, because what's happening right now is beyond the human realm. The energy between you two is vibrating higher than it ever has before. You're being realigned, not through coincidence, but through divine orchestration. The universe has made sure that this time, nothing and no one will interfere. The woman who caused the separation is now nothing more than a shadow fading in her own regret. Her energy had been cleared, her manipulations exposed. The divine has ended her chapter completely. Your person has been stripped down to truth. They've lost everything false, the people, the illusions, the walls they built. Archangel Michael says this is divine justice at work. Every lie spoken against you has turned to dust. Every false narrative that once divided you has collapsed. The scales have been balanced, and now the only thing left is truth. Raw, honest, unconditional truth. They will reach out soon, and when they do, the timing will feel unreal. You'll see their name appear at a moment you least expect it, maybe when you're calm, maybe when you've almost stopped waiting. That's divine timing. It always arrives the second surrender replaces expectation. Archangel Michael says you'll feel a strange stillness before it happens, a calm that feels like the world holding its breath. Then, suddenly, it will happen. Don't skip, my beloved. The message or call they send will begin softly, but behind every word will be a storm of emotion. They'll tell you the truth about the woman, they'll admit everything, how she twisted stories, how she pretended to protect, how she fed their fear. They'll say they hate that they believe there are, and they hate what they became in their shadow. They'll tell you how many times they almost came back but were stopped by shame, and then they'll say it, the words heaven has waited for them to say. You were right. You were love. You were the light I ran from. Archangel Michael says that moment will be like a spiritual explosion. The past will dissolve, the pain will lift, and the space between your hearts will close. You will feel tears, yes, but there will be tears of cleansing, not sorrow. You will both feel heaven's presence, like warmth wrapping around you, like silence suddenly filled with peace. That's how you will know this was never just about love. It was about destiny. Stay till the end. The divine doesn't restore what's broken unless it plans to make it unbreakable. Your person isn't returning as the same version you knew. They are reborn. The lies have purified them. The pain has refined them. Archangel Michael says the person coming back to you now carries truth in every heartbeat. They don't seek forgiveness to escape guilt. They seek forgiveness because they've seen your worth. You'll have a choice in that moment. You can close the door forever, or you can open it and let healing flood in. Archangel Michael says either choice will bring you peace because you've already completed your divine purpose, the purpose of awakening love through truth. But if you open your heart, it won't be weakness. It will be divine courage. The same love that survived the storm deserves a chance to live in sunlight. Don't scroll. This message is still speaking to your soul. The energy between you two is shifting even as you read this. You might feel sudden waves of warmth, like pressure in your chest or a tingling in your hands. As the divine confirming alignment, the angels are finalizing your miracle. Everything that once felt delayed is now ready. Every prayer that when done answered is echoing back with its done. Archangel Michael says you will soon see signs of the reunion everywhere. Feathers in unexpected places, sudden déjà vu, dreams where your person speaks clearly, moments where you smell their scent even though they're not near. All these are confirmations that the divine has already merged your paths again. It's not a question of if anymore. It's a matter of when. Your person's confession will end with truth so simple. It will silence every pain that came before it. They will say, I love you through every lie. I tried to forget you, but I couldn't. You're not just my love. You're my lesson, my healing, my home. And Archangel Michael says when you hear those words, your soul will recognize them instantly because heaven itself wrote them long before either of you were born. Stay till the end because this final moment is holy. The story that began with pain is ending with peace. The woman who caused destruction has vanished into her own consequences. Your person has found redemption and you, my beloved, have found divine completion. Archangel Michael says you've done enough. You waited enough. Now you receive. You are stepping into the phase of restoration, the season where everything that was taken from you returns multiplied. Love returns as truth. Peace returns as reward. Destiny returns as promise fulfilled. Don't scroll. Take a deep breath. This is your final moment of alignment. Archangel Michael stands behind you right now, placing his hand upon your shoulder. The light that surrounds you isn't imaginary. It's protection, confirmation, and blessing all at once. The pain is over. The story is complete. The miracle has begun. And as you read the last line of this message, Archangel Michael whispers softly, the truth is yours now. The love is healed. The journey is fulfilled. Go forward because heaven has restored what was always meant for you.